The truth about real estate isn't as glamorous as the late-night infomercials would have you believe. Yes, some folks hit the jackpot, but for most of us, it's more like farming than a Vegas slot machine. Here's the meat and potatoes. Real estate investments typically play the long game. There's upfront capital, renovations, maintenance, taxes, and dealing with the wild ride of tenant relations. And let's not forget about the market's ebb and flow, akin to trying to catch a greased pig at times. Initial costs and break-even point. Let's take a breather and break this down. Say you've purchased a place in Portland, that's where I'm hanging my hat these days, for $300,000. Besides the mortgage, there are closing costs, maybe some repairs or upgrades you need to do before it's habitable or desirable for tenants. That initial outlay could easily be 20% for a down payment, plus a chunk of change for repairs. The rent game. Now, assuming you've played your cards right and the property is rented out, you're starting to see some cash flow. But hang on, it's not all profit. There's a mortgage, insurance, property taxes, and other fun stuff like unexpected repairs, because every homeowner knows stuff loves to break at the worst times. Appreciation and equity. Hope shines bright in the form of appreciation and equity. Ideally, the property value climbs over time as you're slowly building equity with each mortgage payment. Think of it like a compulsory savings account, assuming the market doesn't turn on you. Real-life timelines. Okay, so when do you actually start swimming in the green? It's like asking how long it takes to get to downtown Portland during rush hour. Depends on a lot of factors. If the market's generous and you've chosen well, some investors see a solid return after several years. But I'm wearing my realist hat. It's a nice hat. And I'd say a 5 to 10 year horizon is more typical before you can start feeling like the king or queen of Monopoly. But hey, that doesn't mean your cash flow can't be positive from the get-go. With proper management, smart renovations, and keeping the property occupied, you can earn monthly income that'll make your efforts worth the while. But that doesn't mean you've recouped all your initial investment yet. Risk, reward, and perspective. Remember, some investments will be as fruitful as a hazelnut orchard in Oregon's Willamette Valley, and others might have you reminiscing about that one slot machine in Vegas you swore was rigged against you. Bottom line, real estate investing isn't just about flipping houses and making a quick buck. It's about patience, resilience, and a smidge of good timing. So rather than asking how quickly you can recoup your money, ask yourself if you're ready to play the long game. That's the real question.